My name is Sarah Rutman, and it's a privilege to be sharing Torah with you from the Beth Tikva YouTube site in Montreal, with special thanks, as always, to Rachel Schlossberg for the beautiful graphics and to all of you for listening. Some of my favorite stories are the ones where I'm sure I know what's going to happen next, and yet the author somehow leads me into coming to the wrong conclusion. That character wasn't the villain, he was really the hero, or the hero turns out to be the villain. But perhaps the best story is the one that is passed on to the next generation. Hashem says in the Parsha of Bo that he is sending the plagues, not for Paro, but for the Jewish people. Leman tisaper be'oznei bincha uvnei bincha, in order that you tell into the ears of your son and your son's son. Michal Horowitz brings down a teaching from Rav Soloveitchik, who said that the word sipur, which means story, as in the story of the Exodus from Egypt, is rooted in the verb saper, which means to recount. The word is also related to the noun sofer, which means a scribe. A scribe writes a book for his generation as well as all succeeding generations. The written word allows us to relive events that happened years ago. We live in the drama of the Akedah, of the splitting of the sea, of the giving of the Torah. The Haggadah teaches that we have to see ourselves as if we left Egypt. We accomplish that through the story that unites us with previous generations. We are reliving their story. We make the story come alive with salt water, with maror, with charoset and matzah. The task of the father is to transmit and transform his son into a book that will survive the father and be passed on to generations. Before Abraham was told that his children would be enslaved for 400 years by a nation that we now know was Egypt, Abraham was told to gaze at the heavens and count the stars, if you are able to count them. And Hashem said, so shall your offspring be. Sfor hakochavim im tuchal lisporotam. The letters samech, pei, resh can be read as sfor, which means to count, or read it as tell a story, recount. Perhaps Abraham is being told to count and recount, to tell over the stories of our ancestors, to make each of us into a book that is written in indelible ink, to tell the backstory of our people in a way that will be passed on to future generations. Rabbi Moshe Gerst teaches in the name of Rabbi Moshe Shapiro that every person comes to this world to share one Dvar Torah, one deep piece of wisdom, one cosmic part of the divine tapestry. And he says, what is that Dvar Torah? It is their life. Tehillim chapter 40, verse 8. Hine bati b'migillat sefer katuv alai. I come with a scroll of a book written for me. My life is a chapter in an unfolding story. We are the people of the book. It doesn't only mean we read and study books. We are a nation whose very being is a book. The mitzvah of retelling the story of leaving Egypt means inscribing one's entire religious consciousness upon the next generation until that generation is ready to perform the same task with their own children. In this week's Parsha, the people were so eager to contribute to the Mishkan that Moshe had to command the people to stop donating because there was enough. And then there was more than enough. The verse contains an inherent contradiction. The Orach Chaim teaches if there was enough, there was not extra. And if there was extra, then there was not just enough. He says that Hashem considered the dignity of every person who donated, and miraculously, everything that was donated was used. Every one of us has something unique to contribute to the ongoing story of the Jewish people.